Listen, you look like such sensible people. What are you doing here on a beautiful day like this? Anyway, amen. I have my skull cap from Astor and Black. Yeah, very good. I'm keeping I think one of my great contributions to culture was the original Lieberman skull cap in the 2000 race, and now it goes on from campaign to campaign. Let me tell everybody how pleased I am that you're here, how happy I am to be here for John McCain. I am a Democrat who was reelected as an independent, here to support the Republican candidate. And the reason is simple. You gotta put country ahead of party, and John McCain is best for the United States of America in the years ahead. That's what it's all about. He's ready to be commander-in-chief. I've worked with him over the years. My endorsement is not casual or based on a piece of paper. This is a strong, principled individual, always worked across party lines to get things done, fearless in taking on the status quo, vested interests. He doesn't care if you're a leader in his party, or as it happened, the most powerful Republican lobbyist in Washington. Doesn't care if you're a big company or a big interest group. Frankly, doesn't even care if public opinion is against something he believes is right for America, as was the case with the war in Iraq. This is the man we need as president at this tough time in the history of our great country. So I appreciate what you've said. And let me just say this final word, and then we'll come around and talk to everybody. Obviously, when I endorsed John last December, I did for all the reasons I've just said. Ready to be commander-in-chief, tested, worked across party lines, cut through the partisanship in Washington, a fighter for people, for what's right for the country. Every piece of that, I believe even more deeply today because of the economic crisis we're in. And I got to tell you, I don't get it that as the economy goes down, Senator Obama goes up. Because it's too, I guess people are thinking, well, party in power, McCain, vote for something very different. But first off, I know there's a lot of people who want to blame George W. Bush for everything wrong in the world. And, the president deserves some of the blame for the economic crisis we're in. But frankly, a lot of the things that caused it happened under President Clinton, who I love and support. And in Congress, give me a break. Yeah, it's Democrats as well as Republicans who are to blame for it. So I don't understand why you react that way. But the second thing is, in a crisis like this, do we want someone who may be smart, as Senator Obama is, maybe well-spoken as he is, but never tested in a crisis, no record of real accomplishment, no record of working across party lines to get things done, no record of fighting a single interest group in his own party? And I got to tell you, you're not going to change Washington or fix this economy if you only fight the other party or the interest groups in the other party. Because frankly, everybody, including both parties, are responsible for the mess in Washington today. Only one of the two candidates for president, less than 100 days from now, has been tested in crisis and passed every test, has been willing to take on anybody to do what's right for the country, working across party lines, and that is my friend, and with your help, the next president of the United States, John S. McCain. I got two more things to say quickly. The first is how thrilled I am to be at Cup of Joe. Thank you. And there is more to this story because about 18 years ago, I started what has become my signature outreach event in Connecticut, which is I visit diners and small restaurants, and we call it my Cup of Joe with Joe tour. I have been to I probably had 250 of these in the last 18 years. This is the first time we've done Cup of Joe with Joe at Cup of Joe. Secondly, I want to tell you what you know. This is probably the most important election in my adult lifetime. A lot on the line. Not since the late 60s has a new administration taken power with America at war, which we are against the Islamist terrorists who attacked us on 9/11. Secondly, we're in the midst, apparently, of the most serious economic crisis we've faced since the 30s. This is a real important election. Let me just say it as straight as I can. John McCain cannot win this election to become our next president unless he carries Ohio. So the future of the world is on your shoulders. That's all I want to say to you. Let me just